Ian Galusha, and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. You know, recently I showed you my new Kore Essential EDC gun belt, and I told you at that time that I was going to show you how you size that. Maybe you could see some of this outside here a little bit better, because we're going to go inside and take care of it. One of the things you do, and you can see the belt's quite long, and what you do is you pick your size, your pant size, and it's inside of here. Let's see, I'll go down the line. I don't know if you can see these numbers or not, but like I said, you can probably see them out here easier. And we'll go down because I'm a size 34. Here it is, right here, 34. See where it says 34? Okay, now you don't cut it there. What you do is you add 4 inches to that, so that goes up to 38 inches. But if you're going to use an IWB, an inside the waist holster, then you add 2 more inches. So we'll add 6 inches to that, and we will cut it up here on the 40, the size 40 line. So that's how you do it, and you use a sharp pair of scissors or whatever you can have. We're going to try the scissors like the company suggests. I do have a pair I think is sharp enough. Anyway, like I said, we're going to take it inside, and we're going to talk about how we're going to put the buckle on and all that sort of stuff and cut this. So let's go inside and do it. Alright, as you can see, I've already cut this. Scissors had a little bit of a difficulty going through, but got an edge here. I got it at the 40 mark, like I said. And I don't know if you can see those or not. Hopefully you were able to outside. That's why I did it out there. But anyway, like I said, this is cut off, and we're going to put the buckle on now. Now, there's a tool that comes with it here, a little Allen wrench, and you want to loosen these screws. It's already, this is, because we're going to use this in order to lock this into place, but then we're going to use screws to really finalize it. Now, we're going to loosen these screws, and they are tight, because we're going to bring them up above where this goes in here. Make sure they're up high enough that this will go in and miss, and it looks like they will. We'll loosen this one. If it doesn't, we'll just loosen it a little bit more. But you want to, when you're tightening these, you don't want to over tighten them, but you do want them flush. Now that one I brought way out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put it into here. Get this piece out of the way because that piece is done. We're going to take this and we're going to insert it in here after you lift this flap up right here. Right here. Here's the flap. See it? And that's what it looks like inside where this is going to be inserted. And we'll take it, put that out of the way, get that, there we go. Now, see how that's inserted into there? It's all the way up to here. And we're going to take this and clamp it down there. Now, that's clamped into place. So now we're going to put those screws down. And like I said again, don't have them to where they're over tightened. Those screws have to go in to the into the material, but then they got a sharp point on them. But they have to be flat and flush with this down here in that little hole that they're in. There it is, just like that. Now I'll get that other one down too. And then we'll be right back. Okay, I've got both of these in now. As you can see here, now what we do is we insert the belt like this. And these notches, by the way, that you can see right here, that is what's going to go in here and ratchet into place. Now another thing, and I better take this out, we have to, over here I got it, this right here. This is the loop, and we want to put that loop on there. So we'll slide that all the way around to here. There we go. Now what we do is we put this in, and you'll hear it ratchet, and that is in there tight. And then of course you put this wherever you need it to put this into there, the tag end. Tag end goes into that loop, but it is tight, I'll tell you. And that hopefully is going to fit. What we're going to do is we're going to take it back outside. Okay, I brought out 3 different styles of guns. I've got the subcompact right here. This is the Security 380, the 75th anniversary one, and it has this foam pad on it. So we're going to have a little bit different sort of situation there, plus it's a smaller clasp. Now, we're going to also, the first one we're going to do is this one right here. This is a Ruger Max 9, and it's a compact version, and so it's going to fit a little bit different. And this one is one that I would definitely be carrying. Also the Security 380, which is this one, and it's a little bit bigger, just a slightly bigger, but in fact the holster actually fits a Security 9, which is definitely bigger than these. So we're going to try all 3 of them in this belt, and this is also an outside the waist. Those other 2 are inside the waist. So let's try that Max 9 first. Okay, you can see the belt here, and I've got it just a little bit loose because we're going to tighten it after I put that in there. And there, we're going to try this. And we slide it in like that. Put it in, make sure it's caught, and then we tighten it. And there it is. It's tight. You draw it. It holds it. So, hey, that works. Now what I'm going to do is take this one off, and we're going to put that smaller one in and see how that works. That's that 75th anniversary 380, and we'll take this out of there. And this one, like I said, has got this foam pad, so this is going to be a little bit different challenge. That fit real good, and we'll tighten it maybe a little bit more on this one. And maybe, yeah, clicked once. Okay, you might have heard that. And hey, it comes out just fine. Just like it should. It fits right up here. Appendix position. Comes out. Holster stays. Gun belt works great. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out. And we're going to put that one that's the outside the waist, and that one's going to go over here because I use it as a cross draw. Here it is right here. As you can see, I got it this way, and I got it canted so that it sits like this for cross draw. I'll put that in here. Take a look, see where I'm putting it. There we go. This is going to have to be tightened just a little bit more, I can tell that, on this one. Maybe not. But it's in there. Yep. And it's in there. And that's with an outside the waist one. So it's in there real good, and I can draw it. Like I said, that is the Security 380. And it works perfectly. And so all of them worked. The belt is real good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, and then we're going to try this just as the belt. Now what I'm talking about is just the belt is to see if I have left or I've taken off enough to use it as a belt, because it's now going to have to be repositioned. There, I had a couple of more clicks, and it's right in place. So I still got, and I can feel how on the inside, I still got, a few more, not too many, but the good thing about it is if I have to, if I lose, say, a lot of weight or something, I can shorten this thing. Sure couldn't add on to it, I could, but there's still going to be enough expanse otherwise to use it, because I have allowed 6 inches. Because of those inside the waistband, I'm allowed 6 inches of extra belt. So anyway, that's what I did with it. Alright, as I said, it looks like it's going to work really good, and I'm going to be trying it out. I'm going to wear it, as I'd said in the first video we did, I'm going to be wearing it maybe as an everyday belt to see how it really wears and works. And while we're doing it, I'm going to bend over here. No, I'm not leaving you. I'm not going to bend over, probably to move a dog, because it looks like he's moving a camera. Okay, that did not slip. That's why I bent over. A lot of times when you bend over and you have these ratchet type belts, they will slip. You can even hear them and feel them. This one did not, because it's got those notches like I showed you down the middle. So I think this Kore Essentials EDC belt is going to work great. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.